Listen, stop being soft on everybody. Life doesn't work that way. You see, we live in a world where everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants to be coddled, told they're doing great when they're barely scratching the surface of their potential. But let me tell you something, tough love, that's real love. When you're soft on people, you're not helping them grow. No, you're holding them back. Growth comes from adversity, from challenge, from struggle. You know the saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's not just words, that's truth. If we don't let people face the hard times, they won't grow. They won't develop the strength they need to stand tall when the storms come. And trust me, the storms will come. Respect? You think you get respect by giving everybody a pass? No, you earn respect when you demand it, when you expect the best from yourself and from others. Respect comes from meeting a standard. And if we keep lowering that bar just to make people feel good, we're destroying what it means to truly respect one another. Discipline. Discipline, folks, is the foundation of success. You can't build anything meaningful without discipline. And you can't teach discipline by being soft, by letting people get away with the easy road. People don't grow in comfort, they grow in discomfort when they're pushed beyond their limits. Look, I'm not saying be cold, but don't mistake sympathy for support. Sympathy will get you nowhere in the long run. It's standards push you to excellence. Standards are what make the difference between being mediocre and being exceptional. When you hold people accountable, you're telling them, I believe in your greatness. You think life is going to be soft on you? It's not. Life's got a way of humbling you, of testing you. It's better to learn that lesson now from someone who cares enough to be hard on you than to learn it the hard way when the world knocks you down and doesn't bother to help you back up. Here's the truth: strength is built through challenge. You don't get stronger by being given an easy ride, you get stronger by climbing the hill, by facing the hard truths. If you want to see those around you grow, stop being soft on them. Demand more. Expect more. Give them the gift of accountability. Yeah, it might hurt in the short term. It might feel uncomfortable. But short-term comfort leads to long-term stagnation. You want people to grow, to rise to their potential, then don't coddle them. Challenge them. Push them. What kind of legacy are we leaving if we're always soft? A legacy of mediocrity? No, we're better than that. Leave a legacy of strength, a legacy of resilience. Let people know that you believed in them enough to demand more. So stop being soft. Love people enough to challenge them. Help them become the best version of themselves, not by making it easy, but by making them earn it. Because at the end of the day, that's where greatness lies. In the struggle, in the growth, in the challenge. That's real love. That's real strength. So stop being soft. Tough love isn't about being harsh for the sake of it. It's about caring enough to be honest, to be direct, and to push people toward growth, even when it's uncomfortable. It's the kind of love that demands more because it sees the potential that people often can't see in themselves. When we truly love someone, whether it's a friend, a family member, or someone we're leading, we want what's best for them in the long term, not just what feels good in the moment. And sometimes, what's best isn't the easy road. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is to call someone out, to tell them the truth, even when it stings, because we know that's what they need to hear to grow. Think about it. If we're always being soft, always telling people they're doing great when they're not, we're not helping them get better. We're enabling their stagnation. True love doesn't just comfort, it challenges. It says, I believe in you, and because I believe in you, I'm not going to let you settle for less than what you're capable of. Tough love understands that struggle is a part of growth. It recognizes that people become stronger when they are tested, and sometimes the most caring thing we can do is to allow them to face that test, even if it's difficult for them and for us. This doesn't mean we're cold or unkind. It means we're patient enough to know that real change, real strength, takes time and effort. Parents, coaches, mentors, they all know this. They know that sometimes love means holding the line, setting the standard, and not lowering it just to make someone feel good temporarily. A child who's never told no, who's never pushed beyond their comfort zone, grows up unprepared for the challenges of the real world. But a child who's loved with a firm hand and a steady heart learns discipline, resilience, and self-reliance. Tough love is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about investing in someone's future, not just their present. It may hurt in the moment, but in the long run, it creates stronger, more capable individuals who can stand on their own 2 feet. It's the kind of love that builds character, not just comfort. And that's why tough love is real love. It's love that leads to growth, to strength, and ultimately to a better version of ourselves. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens when we face adversity. When we're pushed beyond our limits and confronted with challenges, that's when we develop the qualities that define strength, resilience, perseverance, and grit. Adversity tests us, but it's also what transforms us. It forces us to dig deeper, to discover new levels of strength and capability that we didn't even know we had. Imagine this: if everything in life were easy. If we never faced any difficulties, what would we learn? How would we improve? We wouldn't. We'd stay the same, coasting along in mediocrity. It's the obstacles we overcome that build our character, that teach us how to handle the complexities of life. Just like a muscle grows stronger through resistance, we too grow stronger by facing struggles head on. When we encounter adversity, we're forced to adapt. We learn to problem solve, to think critically, to be resourceful. We become more resilient, more capable of handling whatever comes our way. The challenges we face may knock us down, but every time we get back up, we become a little stronger, a little wiser. And that's the beauty of adversity. It doesn't just test us, it builds us. Without adversity, there's no growth. It's the hard times that teach us the most valuable lessons in life. Failure, disappointment, hardship, they all provide the opportunities we need to become better versions of ourselves. People who have never faced adversity are often unprepared for life's inevitable difficulties. They crumble under pressure because they've never had to build the mental toughness that comes from struggling and overcoming. Embracing adversity isn't easy, but it's necessary. Every time we face a challenge, we're given a choice to let it defeat us or to let it fuel our growth. The choice we make in those moments defines our future. That's why adversity is a gift in disguise. It may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but the growth it produces lasts a lifetime. Respect is something that has to be earned, not something that can be given away freely. When we treat respect like it's automatic, we devalue what it truly means. Genuine respect comes from consistent actions, from integrity, from how we carry ourselves in the face of challenges. It's not about being liked or admired on the surface, it's about proving through our words and deeds that we are worthy of it. Think about it: if respect were handed out freely to everyone without expectation, it wouldn't have any real meaning. There's a difference between being nice and being respected. Niceness is surface level, something you can show to anyone without much effort. But respect comes from seeing someone hold themselves accountable, from watching them navigate difficulties with honor, from witnessing their dedication to doing the right thing, even when it's not easy. In life, people respect you not for what you say, but for what you do. It's earned through consistency, showing up, putting in the effort, standing by your principles. Whether in relationships and work or in leadership, respect doesn't come just because of a title or position. It's earned when people see that you treat others with fairness, that you don't shy away from responsibility, and that you uphold a standard of excellence. When someone earns your respect, it's because they've demonstrated qualities like honesty, reliability, and strength of character. It's something they've shown over time through actions that prove their worth. Conversely, when respect is given too easily, it can lead to complacency. People stop striving to be better, to maintain high standards, because they've never had to earn anything. This is why it's so important to recognize that respect has value, and it should be given where it's deserved. To truly earn respect means to embody the values that others admire. It means making tough decisions, owning up to mistakes, and leading by example. And in return, that earned respect will be deeper and more meaningful than anything given freely. It will be something that sustains trust and admiration over time, something that cannot be taken lightly. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. It's the ability to stay focused, to remain consistent in your efforts, and to follow through on your commitments even when it's hard. Success isn't a result of luck or talent alone, it's the product of disciplined habits, of doing what needs to be done day in and day out, regardless of whether you feel like it. Discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Everyone has goals and aspirations, but not everyone has the discipline to turn those dreams into reality. Without discipline, even the most talented or intelligent individuals fall short because they lack the persistence to keep pushing forward, especially when things get tough. Discipline keeps you on track when motivation fades, allowing you to put in the work required for long-term success. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation for everything else to stand strong. Discipline is that foundation. It's the small, often tedious tasks you repeat every day that lay the groundwork for big achievements down the road. Whether it's showing up to practice, studying late into the night, or keeping yourself organized, these disciplined actions build the skills, knowledge, and habits that lead to success. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent, disciplined effort over time. People who achieve great things didn't get there by skipping steps or cutting corners. They worked with discipline, sticking to their routines, making sacrifices, and staying committed to their goals, even when the results weren't immediately visible. This dedication over time is what breeds true success. Discipline also builds character. It teaches you perseverance, time management, and the ability to delay gratification. It forces you to prioritize what matters most and to push through distractions and setbacks. Ultimately, discipline leads to mastery, whether in your career, personal life, or any other pursuit, because it creates the conditions necessary for continuous improvement and progress. In the end, discipline isn't just a tool for success, it becomes a way of life. It shapes how you approach challenges, how you manage your time, and how you work towards your goals. And the more disciplined you are, the closer you move to achieving the kind of success that's lasting and meaningful. Setting standards is far more important than offering sympathy when it comes to helping people grow and succeed. While sympathy may offer temporary comfort, it doesn't push anyone toward real progress or improvement. Standards, on the other hand, challenge individuals to rise to their potential, encouraging accountability and fostering resilience. When we rely too much on sympathy, we run the risk of lowering expectations. We may soften the reality of a situation to avoid hurting someone's feelings or making them uncomfortable. But in doing so, we're not helping them, we're actually holding them back. By always focusing on how someone feels rather than what they're capable of achieving, we limit their growth. It may feel kind in the moment, but it often leads to stagnation. Standards are a way of saying, I believe in you enough to expect more from you. They provide clear goals and a path forward, challenging people to strive for excellence rather than settling for mediocrity. When you set high standards, you're communicating that there is potential to be tapped into, and that effort and discipline are required to achieve it. It's not about being harsh or uncaring, it's about fostering an environment where people are motivated to improve and where success is earned through hard work and dedication. Sympathy has its place, but it should never replace the expectation of effort and growth. When we offer only sympathy without maintaining standards, we may unintentionally encourage complacency. People begin to expect that things will be made easier for them, rather than learning how to push through challenges. In contrast, holding people to high standards helps them develop the skills, confidence, and determination needed to succeed in the long run. Ultimately, standards teach people to be resilient, to overcome obstacles, and to meet challenges head-on. They foster a sense of personal responsibility and achievement, which is far more valuable than the short-lived comfort of sympathy. By focusing on standards, we help people not just feel better temporarily, but become better in a lasting, meaningful way. Accountability is the cornerstone of personal growth and success. Without accountability, there's no real progress because there's no measure of responsibility. It's what holds us to our commitments, keeps us honest about our efforts, and drives us to improve. When we are accountable to ourselves, to others, or to a goal, we create a structure in which we are expected to perform and deliver. This sense of responsibility is what pushes us beyond our comfort zones and keeps us focused on achieving results. Accountability means owning both our successes and our failures. It's about recognizing that we are in control of our actions and the outcomes they produce. When we hold ourselves accountable, we take full responsibility for what we do, and more importantly, what we don't do. This level of ownership is what separates those who excel from those who fall short. It forces us to be honest about our efforts and to correct course when things aren't going as planned. Without it, there's no real motivation to push harder, try again, or do better. In a team or leadership setting, accountability is equally critical. Leaders who foster a culture of accountability create an environment where everyone is expected to deliver on their promises. It builds trust, reliability, and a shared commitment to success. When people know they are being held accountable, they are more likely to stay focused, work efficiently, and contribute meaningfully to a collective goal. It also means that when mistakes are made, they are acknowledged and addressed, rather than ignored or passed on to someone else. Accountability isn't about blame, it's about growth. It encourages self-reflection and the constant pursuit of improvement. By holding ourselves accountable, we learn to take control of our decisions and actions, leading to greater discipline and success in the long term. Without accountability, goals become mere wishes, and progress becomes inconsistent. With it, however, we create the conditions necessary for continuous development and lasting achievement. Accountability, in essence, is the key to unlocking our full potential. Harsh realities are the true teachers in life. While comfort may shield us temporarily, it's the tough experiences, the failures, setbacks, and challenges that truly prepare us for the complexities of the world. Life doesn't soften its blows for anyone, and by facing harsh realities head-on, we build the resilience, adaptability, and strength necessary to succeed in the long run. These difficult moments force us to confront who we are, how we handle adversity, and what we're willing to do to overcome it. When we avoid harsh realities or are sheltered from them, we miss out on crucial lessons. Struggle and discomfort teach us how to problem solve, how to push through when things aren't going our way, and how to persevere in the face of uncertainty. They strip away illusions and force us to develop a clearer understanding of the world and our place in it. This kind of learning can't be gained through ease and comfort. Only when we are tested by the harshness of life do we discover our true capabilities and build the mental toughness required to navigate future challenges. Harsh realities also help us develop humility and self-awareness. When we encounter failure or difficulty, we're forced to reassess our approach, recognize our limitations, and find ways to improve. These experiences teach us that success isn't guaranteed and that hard work, adaptability, and persistence are essential. In essence, the more we face life's harsh truths, the better equipped we become to handle whatever comes our way. Instead of fearing tough times, we should embrace them as opportunities for growth, knowing that they are preparing us for the larger challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. Ultimately, it's these difficult experiences that shape us into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. They teach us that while life can be tough, we can be tougher. And it's through facing these harsh realities that we develop the tools and mindset needed to thrive, no matter what life throws at us. Strength is not developed in comfort, it is forged through challenge. When we are confronted with difficulties, whether they are physical, emotional, or mental, we are pushed to tap into reserves of strength we didn't know we had. Challenges force us to stretch beyond our limits, testing our endurance, patience, and resilience. It's in these moments of struggle that we discover our true capabilities and grow stronger. Every challenge we face presents an opportunity for growth. Whether we succeed or fail, the process of confronting obstacles teaches us valuable lessons. When we overcome a challenge, we gain confidence and a deeper sense of what we're capable of. Even in failure, we learn what didn't work and how to adapt. The mere act of persisting through difficulty builds character and toughens our resolve. It's this process of continually pushing ourselves that leads to real strength, both inside and out. Consider athletes as an example. They don't get stronger by staying in their comfort zone. They push their bodies to the limit through intense training, often experiencing pain and fatigue. This consistent exposure to challenge is what builds their muscles, stamina, and skill. The same principle applies to our personal lives. We become mentally and emotionally stronger when we face challenges head-on, rather than avoiding or shrinking from them. Challenges also teach us patience and perseverance. In life, not everything comes easy or happens on our timeline. We have to be willing to endure the process, to keep showing up even when the results aren't immediate. This persistence in the face of adversity strengthens not only our abilities but also our character. It's the repeated act of facing and overcoming obstacles that builds true strength over time. Moreover, challenges help us gain perspective. They remind us that setbacks and hardships are a natural part of life, not something to be feared. When we embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, we begin to see them differently. Instead of feeling defeated, we feel empowered to rise to the occasion, knowing that every challenge we overcome makes us stronger for the next one. Ultimately, strength doesn't come from avoiding difficulties, it comes from engaging with them fully. The more we face and conquer life's challenges, the more resilient, capable, and strong we become. And this strength, earned through adversity, is what prepares us for the toughest moments in life and helps us rise above them. Choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort is a mindset that prioritizes future success and personal development over immediate gratification. While it may be tempting to take the easy path in the moment, focusing solely on comfort and avoiding discomfort often leads to stagnation. Real growth, whether in your career, personal life, or relationships, requires pushing through difficulties, making sacrifices, and delaying gratification to achieve something greater in the long run. Short-term comfort provides immediate relief, but it is often fleeting. When we opt for comfort over challenge, we may avoid stress or discomfort in the moment, but we also miss out on the opportunity to grow and learn. Growth requires facing obstacles, tackling difficult tasks, and going beyond what's comfortable. Each time we choose to step out of our comfort zone, we are investing in our long-term development, building resilience, skills, and discipline that will pay off in the future. Think of it like planting a tree. In the beginning, you have to invest time and energy into nurturing it, watering it, giving it the right conditions, and protecting it from harm. It takes time before you see any real results. But over time, that tree grows strong and provides shade, fruit, or beauty for years to come. In contrast, if you simply focus on enjoying the immediate comfort of doing nothing, the tree never gets planted, and you have nothing to show for it in the long run. Choosing long-term growth often involves making difficult decisions, like putting in extra hours of work, investing in education or training, or facing tough personal challenges. These actions may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but they lay the groundwork for future success. The discipline and persistence that come from making these choices build strength and competence over time. It's about taking the harder road now so that you can enjoy greater rewards later. On the other hand, always choosing short-term comfort leads to a cycle of avoidance. When you consistently avoid challenges, you're not just delaying growth, you're preventing it altogether. This can result in missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and long-term dissatisfaction. People who prioritize immediate comfort often find themselves stuck in patterns of mediocrity because they've never pushed themselves to achieve more. Focusing on long-term growth teaches valuable lessons about perseverance, patience, and grit. The journey itself builds character and resilience, preparing you to face bigger challenges down the road. The more you invest in your growth today, the more equipped you'll be to handle future obstacles and to seize opportunities that require strength, knowledge, and experience. In the end, long-term growth yields deeper, more lasting fulfillment than short-term comfort ever could. It may require sacrifice and hard work, but the rewards, personal achievement, greater success, and a sense of accomplishment are worth far more than any momentary ease. It's about building a future where you are stronger, more capable, and better positioned to thrive. A legacy of strength is about more than just personal accomplishments. It's about the enduring impact we leave on others and the values we instill in future generations. This legacy is forged through the challenges we face, the resilience we demonstrate, and the strength we cultivate over a lifetime. It serves as a foundation upon which others can build, inspiring them to overcome their own obstacles and pursue their own paths with courage and determination. Strength is not merely physical, it encompasses emotional, mental, and moral dimensions. When we face adversity with integrity and resilience, we set an example for those around us. People often look to role models during difficult times, and by embodying strength in our actions, we provide a template for how to navigate life's challenges. Our responses to adversity, how we handle setbacks, how we treat others, and how we uphold our values become lessons for those who witness our journey. Creating a legacy of strength involves a conscious effort to lift others as we rise. This means sharing our experiences, both successes and failures, to help others learn from our journey. When we openly discuss our challenges and the strategies we use to overcome them, we empower others to tackle their own obstacles with confidence. This legacy of shared knowledge and support fosters a community of resilience, encouraging those who come after us to embrace their struggles and view them as opportunities for growth. Additionally, a legacy of strength can be seen in the values we pass down to our children, friends, and colleagues. Instilling qualities such as perseverance, discipline, and accountability is vital. These traits equip future generations to handle challenges with courage and determination. When we emphasize the importance of hard work and resilience, we create an environment where strength is celebrated and nurtured. Moreover, our legacy is also shaped by how we treat others during tough times. Demonstrating compassion, empathy, and support for those who are struggling reinforces the idea that strength is not just about individual success, but also about lifting others up. By creating a culture of encouragement and support, we show that strength can be a collective endeavor. This approach not only strengthens our relationships, but also enriches the lives of those around us. Ultimately, the legacy of strength is about resilience and empowerment. It's the impact we have on our community and the values we instill that live on after us. When we face challenges with determination and grace, we lay a foundation that inspires others to do the same. This legacy becomes a source of inspiration and motivation for future generations, reminding them that strength is not just about overcoming obstacles, but also about how we support and uplift one another along the way. In a world that often focuses on immediate gratification and superficial success, a legacy of strength stands as a testament to the power of enduring values and perseverance. It is a reminder that true strength is built through hardship, shared experiences, and the unwavering support we provide to one another. By committing to cultivate our own strength and nurturing it in others, we create a legacy that will resonate far beyond our own lives. In conclusion, as we navigate the challenges of life, let us remember that true strength is forged in the fires of adversity. It is not found in comfort, but in the willingness to face hardship, to hold ourselves accountable, and to uphold high standards. Embracing the harsh realities and pushing through challenges will prepare us not only for success, but for a legacy of resilience that inspires others. Let us choose long-term growth over short-term comfort and commit to building a legacy of strength that resonates through generations. In doing so, we empower ourselves and those around us to rise above difficulties, transform setbacks into stepping stones, and cultivate the character that defines true success. So let's stand firm in our pursuit of excellence, embrace every challenge as an opportunity, and remember that the legacy we leave is measured not by what we achieve alone, but by how we uplift others along the way. Together, let's build a future where strength, resilience, and unwavering support define who we are and what we can accomplish. Let's rise to the occasion, face our challenges head on, and leave a legacy that will inspire and empower generations to come. Thank you.